Don't tuli chakola njaga. Yeah, ngisiphola ujaga. Akiso chinchi njaga. Ngintwana mashona ujaga. Yeah, ihlile ke plaga.
Hey, ulla device tabanana ka morao ka moo.
It's Elixir.
What's it from Blaise?
You Qwaqwa. But Blaise. Hey man, implementing ability na the disadvantages at team, and I feel like, no offense, but I feel like employment is sort of like a jail. Pila ka salary one every time. It gives you comfort, and comfort is the worst enemy. You're gonna be comfortable with your. You're going to be very comfortable with that particular salary, and then you have dreams, but the fact that you constantly get paid every month.
They are locked in.
Now you're going to lock your brain, or you're not going to.
Do the honor, say, couple. Do that.
Alright.
I'm not taking off it. No, Marie, it's his favorite.
Yeah, my personal favorite is. Yeah, do the honors. Oui.
No hadi ya fati Sale ke thata o di malefati Batlo le mala no ho bua di tlase Tswela bapala tshela motlakase Shapela fati jwalo ka katse Ba ka mosino ba gangwa ke gase Team ya magabela ke le swala lahla Ha ba sa bona no ba bona o le lerotho Batlo safara di kwata Letlo le mala di kwata Batlo safara di kwata Letlo le mala di kwata
In my bebes I travel no petit boss. Isn't just me over there but pussy vodka. Why you dancing like you wanna do come over? Sasha sela marabella uzokoka. In my bebes I travel no petit boss. Isn't just me over there but pussy vodka. Why you dancing like you wanna do come over? Sasha sela marabella uzokoka.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Qwaqwa's Finest. I'm your host, Staidy MaFashion. Kivala majitara, majitara guest. Kimando da fabatal basa. Wa satal basa nyana yetse ni mnati nyana. Fabatal basa bana bawet. Exema fetu. Lemnat.
Kusera.
Mnat mautia mnat. Ele bual na ntole sokaban na katal tsella luna. Iskawa. Hal khadla hulu ni bual katal tsella fetu. Keneuwe Tshepo mona tate, how are you?
I'm well, thanks sir. How are you?
I'm good. Do the honor, say couple. Do that.
Alright.
I'm not taking off it. No, Marie, it's his favorite.
Yeah, my personal favorite is. Yeah, do the honors. Oui. Okay, night say that. Yeah, I can answer la butana matata.
Mahase ka ithola go sodiwa tla holo.
Ah, mener. Ah, nixwa.
When it's one. Level. You know the things. It's all right. What? Batla o busisa. How busisa? Into di tsere tletse, ba tlo tlwaela. Ke ben fatong. Ana ga tshwantse ba fetso Jaunty ke di apply gona mona nna ga tlhatsetse. Ya foto. Go batla real time, real life.
No pole ena ke 12% ta se tsang tsa lona tsa ne se ba tlo ntsha mabitso a tsona. Ena idea tanyana.
Oh my, aski si ba sa bin.
O tla rwang abuti.
Ka ba di pitse tswa. O di khape. Ni ke bo di whiskey. Aba 30 minutes.
All right. So this one it's a sweet white. It's a sweet white flavor profile. It is all my wines are actually crafted in Colesberg, and the only difference with this one, the white wine, is it's made with a fusion of grapes from Polovu, which is here in the Free State. I chose to name it the font. Diligent get the font, and then there is Pinot Rings, which is the
one.
no, not the dangerous one. The dangerous one. Okay, I'm coming to the dangerous one. The dangerous one, which we call, it's called the Sentiment.
Black Mamba.
For
podcast, the Black Mamba. Yeah, Black Mamba.
There's Pinot Rings, there's the font, and then there's the Sentiment. The Sentiment is our dry red wine, which is our leading wine, which is my favorite. They're all my favorite, but I sometimes struggle to strike the difference between the sweet white and the dry red when it comes to my personal favorites. But it depends on the type of day you had. If you had a long day, I'd suggest you go for the Sentiment. Yeah. Yeah. I want.
Perfect, but he color from the beginning. Tshepo.
Yes, sir. I was born and raised in Carltonville. I grew up in Qwaqwa some of the times, but most of the time I grew up in Carltonville. But Qwaqwa is home.
So it's state?
No, it's in Gauteng. I went to school in Carltonville. I went to tertiary level in the University of Johannesburg. I also went to school I started my first year in Richfield. Then I finished my studies in the University of Johannesburg.
What were you studying?
I was studying Bachelor of Business Administration, majoring in supply chain.
You graduate. Sometimes things happen.
Yes, I did graduate, sir.
And then after that?
I did graduate, and
what is your life here? Being employed by someone maybe?
No, I've never been employed, sir.
Why? So after graduation, what happened?
I went straight to studying my own business. It's always been a dream. My own business, which was Breezy World, furniture manufacturing. That one. Yes.
Your first?
That is my first business. And took me 5 years to get it on its grounds. Although I've made my mistakes along the way, especially when also usna guidance. As a young entrepreneur, you are bound to make a lot of mistakes, and I happen to make a lot of mistakes. I've happened to make a lot of mistakes.
Now the furniture world,
yeah.
What inspired you to now Keneuwe furniture world?
I'm someone I got say high, and I've always wanted to be creative. As the slogan of the company says, creativity is the endeavor. I always loved being creative, and I've always liked being free. So it resembled my freedom. And I also love being creative, you know. I love making new things. Although Kikene Skolo Bitsebelo on that. Kikene Skolo Bitsebelo 2016, I think. Was it 2016? Yeah. So Kikene Skolo Bitsebelo on that. I never some of the times habana babang ele break time. There was a class that was mono who went to a carpentry, but it was voluntarily for us learners.
Is technical school.
It used to be a technical school, so the time they were trying to bring back that technical facility, system. Because it was because this guy yes. So hey, yeah, so sure. So I went to Bitsebelo, and then so until they gave me a task, I just don't remember his name. I haven't seen him since those years. But because he's the one that gave me the skill. Because ke be stirboy sa bona a batla planka le itseng ke ya ke monea then nthonyana tseo tse jwale tools ya itseng ha ke tsibile di tools jwale bo jigsaw mabitso a di tools ke di tsibile jwalo, you know. And then later I think it was on a Wednesday he just came to me and said, "Eman o rata o taka mo a ko etse stool." I remember le studio sa teng ka officing ya Bitsebelo sela nna sa display wa I think even years after ke se ke tswile Bitsebelo se ke ra ka bona ke go rata go lo tshakela sekolo so tswang so na lo sheba di roots tsa hao. That chair was still there as a way of, I wouldn't say nesilintsom but what I would say was, I think in Tony ngwana wa product ya bona he created this chair was a way of showing or this is what we produce. Yes. And then later on, I think was it before Qwaqwa, because I donated with a friend of mine, Kemiso Motolo. I ran his own company, Tshepo. We made an initiative where we were giving kids the moral or go start your own business, because we did, you know. We were trying or that motivation, or guys, it's possible.
If I can do it,
yeah,
why can't you?
Yeah, so we made an innovative drive. Unfortunately, we invited a lot of schools. Unfortunately, Aratola supported expected only 2 schools were there, and those 2 learners won for their schools prizes worth 10,000 each school. So I had donated to Bitsebelo, and I also donated to Peter. Is it intermediate, primary, somewhere there? ETC. So, yeah.
What's your intake when you seeing like school section and bona Bitsebelo di kwala or else say some sort or somehow they shaped how you represent yourself now and how you are now?
To be honest. Because I was shocked a year after I donated furniture. Because that was only the beginning for me. This is me saying thank you, Skolo Sabitsibelo. Hey, man.
Showing them you can do it.
Yeah. It was painful knowing because that's where my roots are. That's where I grew up. That's where I learned a lot of. I am who I am today because of that particular school, you know, and the teachers in there. So it was painful, or that skill it's no longer gonna be taught. There are learners that are like me, or kids out there that are like me, who are not going to have that opportunity. And Rona Babang Harosobele Matla Ahore Reka provide those services. But if God gave us the power, it's definitely what I would do. It's one of my dreams actually to have an institution where I'll be teaching learners or creating employment on getting people that have the same skill as I do, so that this thing recurs. Understand?
Why not open like Buria Academy?
It's what I'm trying to do, you know. It's what I'm trying to do. But I so call and that in
Plus unemployment is too high.
One of the reasons why I never went for seeking for employment.
Where was unemployment?
Hey man, employment disadvantages at team, and I feel like, no offense, but I feel like employment is sort of like a jail. Salary one every time. It gives you comfort, and comfort is the worst enemy. You're gonna be comfortable with you're going to be very comfortable with that particular salary, and then you have dreams, but the fact that you constantly get paid every month,
they are locked in.
Now you're going to lock your brain, or you're not going to. But as much as Utsiba or Tshepo, if kisa produce wine, if kisa it's a plank, hakino pata. I'm not hakino baliliken, hakino khona wetsa a living, you know. So dreams are one of my values, man. I've always valued my dreams. I've always valued my dreams, and I still value them to this day. I still believe in them. I believe anything is possible as long as we're not we believe I can do this.
So can you share with us the challenges that you faced?
One of the major
Being an entrepreneur is hard.
challenges I've faced ilele taba ya age back then when I first started, because I think
When you started,
Breezy World, I was 20. It was 20. I registered the business in 2020. I was 19. So you know, when you have big dreams, you want to be in the same circle as the big guys. Mara ufihla mtsapa na man ntwana etsebang. You know, that was one of the challenges. Or okay,
uleka ukokota.
uleka ukokota mara menyako ha ino bula because ontwana. Understand. So that's the major challenges, of which I feel like if I had that opportunity already, next thing on I could have been far by now. So
At least if someone gave you a chance.
if they gave me a chance, I would be far somewhere. But not to say I've never been given a chance, but there were people who gave me a chance. Amen. Mata, you know. People like Yokemiso Motolo. That guy, because I'm practically where I am because of that guy. Motolo ona pusher. He's been pushing me very, very hard. He still pushes me to this day.
How did you feel about it?
I've never met him ever since I almost said launched. I haven't launched it. It's not open to the public yet. It's exclusive for now.
Exclusive. Exclusive. I don't know how to get him to say toilet. Exclusive. No, let's pay.
So, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So, Kemotelo o Hano congratulate or I'll feed the flowers how through the phone. He will see react blue together in private school. Or react fella, and then he passes. But the day you meet him, that's when he's going to tell you, Ray man. He will show you Ray, now he's happy, you know. I'm hoping to meet him on the day of the launch. I'm hoping to meet him because he's one of my role models, you know.
So Breezy World is what I hear, like the way Breezy.
Ish.
Ngare bo mrep anyana. Yeah.
Negilem rap, sir.
Babon? Yeah.
I used to rap, and that's where the name Breezy came from. And come to think of it, the name Breezy was given by a school learner that Enekena Lena school.
Why not?
Or my flows are, you know.
Breezy.
Yeah. So that's how I became Breezy. But however, I stopped the rap scene because now it was starting to become a joke. Everyone was becoming a rapper. So there's nothing special about it anymore. So that's why I decided to let me
Wait, well,
you know. But you know, once if something is a calling, you can't completely or entirely let go of it. I still do write songs here and there, but well, yes, not for the public anymore. But yeah, Breezy.
The type of music you listen to.
Ke fonna. O tla utlwa le wena ra ena ile Schrotmaneng. But anyway, Breezy World, it started as a furniture manufacturing, but now is an umbrella of other companies that are to be established. And for example, your Blaise Elixir, and I've noticed that a lot of people are having challenges when it comes to pronouncing the name Blaise Elixir. It's Elixir.
What's it called, Blaze?
You so but Blaise here, it's a French name. It's my middle name actually. It's my middle name. It's not. It's
the name that you kapile bo mamoye.
Lena le kara ID then. Le fuwe ke batswadi.
Tole so we ntse ka ntha bo Mexico kwana. Le rata bo le Mexico.
No, Blaise is my middle name. I was given by my father. My father named me after him actually. Yes.
Blaise, what does Blaise mean?
A Blaise is a saint, a Roman saint, a Roman Catholic saint. So when it comes to what it means, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure from my research, I just know it's a saint from the Roman Catholic side of, because I am a Romagir. So the Blaise came from that, yes. Or what it means, I just know it's a French name. That's all I know.
So no, how no kala la ba le bo workshop o startile o sebeletsa hae, and then
Which one? Breezy World.
Breezy World.
Qedile ke sebetsa high in my father's backyard. Inere ha magwa, as I said, ke holetse Carltonville. So magwa inere ha tsamaya or ba tsamaya ntlong tsa bona and what not. Ne banka di frame tsa bona tsa dibet ne ba di lahla. So I'd pick scraps because ne ke sena tšhelete ya reka planka ke. I'd take those scraps ke hule frame ya bethe ke lona jareteng ya ntate, start doing ditafole, ditulo, you know, but the quality was bad then because ne ke sena skill ne ke na le sona but ke sena skill se.
But people were buying.
Yeah, that's how I
doing it for yourself.
very few people were buying then because I was in Carltonville. The Carltonville keep like at the mine. So a lot of people had money and they always wanted to buy things from the shop. So it was very hard for me ke rekise that side, you know. Yes, hence I came to Qwaqwa, which is home. That's where I got a lot of support. That's where my warehouse is in site number 1/6, factory number B2, Makwatli Street. That's where my factory is. Pela police station. That's where my factory is, yes. But before that, naka sebeletsa Beirut garaging ya my neighbor. That's where I think I spent a good 1 year, 2. Take sebeletsa garage. Rent free because he liked my work. He never, even though I sometimes went to offer or a hotman kikupa, he literally tell me company how. That's how he helped me. Then I think a year later, 2023, the year I graduated actually, that's when I got my first warehouse and then got my first car. So yeah, yes, got my first car and then got my first warehouse as well.
The money was good, man.
Yes, my brother. Yes.
How easy? It's not easy.
I did employ. At some point, the highest I've had of employees is 16 employees. That's the highest at the peak of when, you know, business was doing well. Obviously, like I said, I've made a couple of mistakes. So, yeah, the highest I've went is having 16 employees.
Now, currently,
I'm down to 3 now. Yeah,
but the work
it's still pushing.
Then back complete.
Not as we used to, but yes.
So how did maturity and growth play a role in your decision making, especially for the past 5 years?
That's a tricky question, but I love it. Sometimes you are forced to be mature and grow, you know. Like I said, I've made a lot of mistakes thinking I was smart, you know, like I wanna how na le warehouse ya how dula ntlong not ntlong, you renting out your own place. Everything
figured out.
My point exactly, you know. You are bound to make a lot of mistakes, which I did, you know. So maturity played a big role because it kind of like forced me to be responsible, you know, because now I had a lot to lose. So my decision making had to be straight, especially after I got an unforeseen occurrence. I'm not gonna mention what happened, but yeah, and then I got a wake up call, you know. But I'm recovering.
The process.
I want to mention that I have a very supportive father, man. My father and my brother were the ones that played a very major role because when I fell, they were the ones to pick me up, you know. My father was there to pick me up even when I had disappointed him in very numerous ways, but he played the father figure, you know. Yeah.
What was the process like when you start your first deal with apps? And what did you learn throughout the experience?
It was shocking, man. Because like it was one of those tenders that you apply for or you present for.
So apply for it.
Yeah, you know, and then boom, get a call. Hey, man, on Monday we need you here. My first big tender was in Harrismith when Harrismith Absa was being renovated. Breezy World was one of the companies that was demolishing there. And at that time, I think I was 21 years old. No resources, le femene so biting, ya hopula, koloi di so biting. Like that's where my life changed actually.
Oh, that's when you got the car. So now who's wrong about who employer like people older than you?
It's painful.
It's a
painful experience. It's a painful experience because they end up bullying you. Yeah, it's one thing that I experienced, and you will happen. Yeah,
and then you did manage your manager.
You need sometimes you need to show someone, hey, this is my house. You know,
it's your business.
You need to remind them, hey man, this is me. I'm actually helping you. I have plenty. Some don't even like me now. You know.
Negativity throughout the shit.
A lot.
From people, from especially the furniture part.
A lot. That's how you grow, I guess. I've received a lot, especially from return clients. Actually, are the ones that grow you. Client go blella hore. Respect that client because that client can outhudisa. Yeah.
Well built. So now coming to the Blaise
Elixir.
The mission, the vision, and where do you see yourself in 5 years?
This
part only.
In the next 5 years, international exports. I want to see this brand in neighboring countries. That's the main goal for now. That's the mission. The vision. Oh, that's the vision. The mission on how we're going to execute that. Before we get there, we need to first, should I say dominate? For lack of a better word, I'd say dominate our hometown. Get sure it's available in all the portal stores around Qwaqwa, Bethlehem, you know, the Eastern Free State, you know. Yeah, that's the mission for now. And then we're actually making a launch on the 23rd of August, which is 2 weeks from now.
Everyone is invited, couple.
Exclusive. It's exclusive, sir.
Yeah, everyone. Invitations.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it that way, you know. It's still a starting brand. I would have loved to make it a public launch, but budget-wise, yeah, you know. So, and happy market segment is also another issue that we need to emphasize on. You know, our market segment. You can't just declare soon to, yeah, you get me. So yeah.
But how did it come about? Wine from furniture to wine business.
I'm a love wine. I'm a wine lover. I say Blaise Elixir. I'm a wine lover. I love privacy. I love being collected. Personally, I'm a collected person. You know, I love elegance. I love class. So wine, especially this one, it gives you. Like I said, it depends on the type of day you're having. You know, this one resembles excellence, elegancy. You know, class. It resembles kaskas man. You understand? So
in the next 5 years, it resemble a Laksa.
That's the goal. You know?
Chickens can come through. What's when that don't tell another cheats down now when you never say mention
You're telling the truth. That's actually what happened. I'm a karate game, you know. So let me tell you the story of how this actually came about. I'm a gamer. I was playing my PlayStation, sipping my wine, obviously with a couple of steaks somewhere there on the table, and then after a long day, this particular wine was not giving me what I was expecting from a wine. You understand? And then I spoke to this other production house that I knew at the time. Well, hey man, I have this idea. I wanna create something that tastes like this, that gives you this kind of feeling, that relaxes you, you know. And he was like, no man, come by to Colesburg whenever you have time. Come to the firm, and then we will feminate your. Is it feminate? Yeah, so feminate your wine, you know. And then
so it comes from the brain. How ke batla ebe le boma o berinyana bo eng o tshobalo o tshokela hore ke batla it taste like this and this, then
yeah, ke re bona bana le the experience. So you just tell them hore ke batla ntho e etsang ke feel so. Eketsang so. They will tell you this is the ideal flavor codes we have for what you just described, and then that's how I came about, you know. So for me, during the day, when I'm not gonna do anything extreme, I go for the fount, which is the white wine, the one we're sipping right now, or I go for the sweet red, which is the red wine. But after a long day, I would just go for the dry red, because that relaxation, it gives you like it relaxes you. It just gives you what you need, you know. That it gives you also. It also gives you the type of music you wanna listen to. But like I thought. So yeah, so that was the goal, because I'm trying to be a mature person. So having this kind of brand on the line is also helping me to grow personally and
in the business of maturity.
My point exactly. So it don't kinya lining. So how to spanning or you know, you have a bottle of Blaise Elixir.
But was it hard to do these things?
Hard.
Brandy, logo.
Nah, for me, I don't know how we rata, but nothing is hard if you love it. You love producing. If you ask someone from outside, is it hard to do what you are doing? Or if they do it, I was telling my friend Ephraim, and some photographer, hey man, Spanish is it. But to him, he enjoys it every day, you know. So for me, this is what I love. I love branding. I love creating these things, you know. So for
was never had a journey to do.
Yeah, it was not.
How
it was.
Take it
Took me 2 years. It took me a good 2 years, man. Took me a good 2 years. It took me a good 2 years to actually get. For me, this is a dream come true. So I'd say to make this dream come true, you know. Took me a good 2 years. I haven't achieved. This is just
money.
Obviously. I know it's our harm, I know what but hanto we rata. And you tell yourself, this is what I want. Happily thing that thing now I'm setting the record and showing people it's actually possible. You understand? It's possible, man. It's very possible to do anything in this world as long as you set your mind to it. I want to take out man. That's what my father used to say to me. Hanto namulo mesabu. Kebe ahlula moto. So namulo mesabu musta.
So, final.
Yeah. we're here. And on the 23rd now we're launching this thing, man. I want to create an experience. I want to create, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first wine tasting function in Qwaqwa, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we don't have such.
We don't, right?
Unless it's invited in 20.
Yeah.
It's a privately so.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this would be the first wine tasting function. So I want to give it that experience. Hooray. There's this brand in Qwaqwa and people are saying this about it. Where can I find it? You understand? So that's our mission right now, to get people, I won't say curious, to get people asking, hey man, how does this thing taste?
And but what's about in that?
Speaking of which, Iva,
Yeah, it's a
Iskampa Runtombo fela.
yabona vale yanthulisa haholo vale e tla etsa dintho tsa ka di ska tsamaya hantle o tla tla ke stop nya a entse ke la ka no di wine ya ke di nya ho ga di na le taste nyana ya di na nang fethe ntho o bege re yela nka eno everyday bana ba le ba ntenne bane bo Stumza relaxation di tsena bana di wetse ka ga dawa bana so marketing, pricing, for money.
This is a premium wine. The pricing of it would run around 115, 100, 120 somewhere there. It would depend, you know. You know. Diloma tamo abo. Premium, it's not that much, you know. So yeah, we are fighting, or like I said, or this thing should go out there, should be out there, you know.
Places like these, establishments like BB.
My point exactly, you know.
So if you arranged
I mean, talk in terms of a couple of establishments which I cannot mention, but yes, I mean talking.
People who, if they want it,
they will get them. They will get it in a couple of stores. I'm still working on getting all of them, but I have a very few that I'm already in speaking terms with.
But it's not too hard to get a couple.
What's hard is it's on us. It's you can make someone love your brand, but the hard part comes with you. What's hard is production. Will you be able to produce 100,000 bottles? Would you be able to produce that 100,000 bottles? That's a $1 million question, you know. So, like I said, happily thing, it's a starting brand. So, as it's a starting brand, that's it, you know. That's the main challenge. But like go for it. But this doesn't look like something that it's gonna be hard for me to execute.
And even for my support, chanting to di bona bo states bo kae kae ba fetho batho ba ba dula ba tshwere dintho tsena ba di ba tshwere tsena re dula re hlala go
Definitely.
o ya ba Sotho culture o e tshwere di o le kids fela in a nesa la le se le mula hole in a nesa so there's that supported chance between through the system ya di influencers tsena tsena.
Yes.
I don't think to be just the just strategy fellow because at the end people who have influence,
yeah,
sometimes it can be beneficial or but spread it away and but be aware at this thing.
Yeah. No man, I think that's about it about Breezy World and Blaise Elixir. But for me, this is legacy. It's all about legacy as well, you know. This is just the beginning.
The beginning of the beginning.
This is just the beginning of something big, you know. This is just the beginning of a new era, a new phase of my life, you know. Like the both the companies say, it's Blaise Elixir, and Blaise Elixir is actually another synonym of magic. So, Blaise Elixir, welcome to my magic. This is my magic. Breezy World, welcome to my sphere. You know, this is my world.
It's the Scout they must know. If ever we're ready for the challenges that have been doing,
I'm forever ready, man. I'm forever ready. Forever ready.
So tell them, launch, even if there will be list or you know those things, but where will be the launch? Where will be the launch? And who creates a launch? Who expect delaying?
It's a private launch, so I don't think Fanaka location is ideal. Yeah, it's wise or ideal. So, but what I can say, we are going to be streaming live for the rest of the other people to actually experience how it went and see how everything went. So, you can, you can. I actually appreciate it. So for everyone to see or feel how it felt there, how it felt for the people that were invited, we're going to be streaming live on all our social media platforms, your Instagram and Facebook. I'm not social media savvy. Does Instagram do lives?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to be live on Facebook, Instagram,
TikTok, maybe.
Yeah, TikTok.
Which
We also do have TikTok. Blaise Elixir. Just search Blaise Elixir on all platforms. We are available. Also follow as well.
Yes, I think you can do body adverts. Plus
we are working on that.
Yeah.
We're already working on that. Yes.
Their faces are good for the publicity. For how I say, I'm telling how was all our cook. Well, wait, and I can give you people who will do it.
I would appreciate that, Abu does it.
I think they will.
I would appreciate that a lot. Either way, one of the main focuses about this brand. It's not just about Blaise Elixir. It's not just about Breezy World. It's about Qwaqwa, man.
Yeah.
It's about imagine seeing. Yeah, imagine seeing a product like this, Blaise Elixir. You see it on shelves somewhere in Joburg. You see it in shelves somewhere in Sentin. You know, you go to that establishment and you feel proud of, hey man, this thing it's Qwaqwa. You understand? So that's the whole point. We are trying to uplift each other, you know. So it's not just about.
They must support. Please support.
I'm hoping they will. But I have a good feeling that they will, because the reception already, it's not just good, man. It's great. People are expecting this thing. People are keen to drink this thing, you know.
So now after the launch, where do you think back to?
Katlehong bottle store. The ones that I can confirm now is Katlehong bottle store. Bottle store and Tati is it in Tati? Hakikini. Katasa Secure Center. There's a bottle store there. Yes. And then there's also industrial car wash where we are right now. So those are the three establishments that I can confirm right now. This brand of ours. Yes. Those are the three I can confirm right now. Then expect ShopRite in a couple of months, because the ShopRite one is still in an advanced talking stage. So in a couple of months, that's where you will find us at an official big establishment.
Pick and Pay, what about Pick and Pay?
Pick and Pay is still in a senior. Yes, they're all in talking stages. Like it's a pipeline. So, but the advanced ones right now that I can confirm that it's in an advanced stage, it's ShopRite and Checkers. Yes.
So when I came, that you wanted to say that we didn't touch to the viewers, to the people, to your people?
I just wanted to say thank you, man, because it's overwhelming to I would say to be where I am. I mean, Kintone Hulets in Mashona. you know, I also love to thank my father. My father has played a very huge role in my upbringing, you know. Just wanted to thank people, my supporters, from Breezy to Blaise Elixir. Hey man, my friends, because I have a couple of friends that were there for me. Like I said, my role model, Kemi Somotolo, as well. I just want to thank them, you know, because some of them, they taught me, or better yet, I taught myself through their experiences, you know. So, yeah, Crisp Qwaqwa. He's also someone who's played a very big role in my
to build a better Qwaqwa.
My point exactly, because
People, for the people that lives here.
He's the one who's been telling me that now, for me, according to him, he's like, that guy is already gone. And I'm like, I'm taking my chance on him, and take it on, you know. Because I have this thing of doubting myself. Amen. And I'd still say, I could do better. So people like Bo Crispy and Ephraim are some of the people who would tell me, hey man, this is big, you know, so skainyata. So my self-esteem is something else. So those are the people that are actually behind me. No matter how hard I work, they are the people that are going to tell me span, you know. Yeah, I think that's about it.
They motivate you.
They do motivate me because I keep going. I always want to hear that compliment from them. Or, hey man, it's nice hearing Ephraim telling me around, Chaka, yo, this is big, man. Hey, poison. Now you worked here, you know.
Sometimes we want as if it's bigger than you.
Yeah, I would say, it's bigger than me, because this is actually bigger than me. To be honest, it's actually bigger than me. I never thought at this day at an age, because for me, that 16-year-old kid dreamer that I was, this is something that I plan to have in my 30s. But here I am, not even 25, but I already own it. You see?
Chance to go after the show. We go have a meeting. Go back in the door. Go back in.
Oh, no, like well, I'm
right, correct. I get it. They are not in the correct path.
So yeah.
But I go back in and Basha Banning to
So yeah, I mean, it feels great, you know. Obviously, I don't know what you know.
Especially at your age.
Yeah, so for me, man, I feel it feels like a milestone, but sometimes it seems like you are bragging to mention that, you know, I've rubbed shoulders with giants out there. I've shared the same table with a couple of people that I don't want to mention their names, you know. And how would you want to take and say, you know, or you are bragging, or you know.
Especially
you understand. So I would like to thank my team and the team that I'm working with.
The
photographer Ephraim, my little brother as well, and then my elder brother as well. Yeah, that's I think that's about it, man. Man.
Any questions?
Hey, you have questions? Me, I'm here. Me, I'm here.
My sister, I know go massive. But if you've come to the end, don't forget to subscribe, like, share this still if ever you have any questions about purchasing the product, not to the product in which I can. Who purchase a product, if you buy a product, because we do the way born. Thank you. I guess I tell you about what I get.
ke mantsa ka tshastabola o bua mafosi ha ke le teng na o duma kotsi tshwara mosadi a tlwele mogosi re tla di bona sane tso tsa bagotsi basadi ba tletse ba tswa joshi ska ba tshwana na tshwere dikgosi le mino boyetsa ngokwa ditsotsi ba menuka ya tlisetse tosi ke chese sigara ngotsweng khotli nowadays I'm kind of feeling godly ke tabula seta ke chese soli ngithanda imali phela ngintete cost
I'm feeling godly utswere boza mabebeza come duze le pantsola lam rapper don't lose it take all over take two the I choose it no rush when I see the heart abute fully vodka ntwana gazi vela sip shot uzokhokha if you acting kinda good guy sare bora we just wanna have some good times hare robale na magang ntwana all night I'm everywhere you go yellow bone MTN I know they feeling cold but to heal it battle head I'm not short when I see the music is dance if you wanna party with me gotta understand
I chop money with a blender like a shredder eat you like a cheddar this is so creamy I take you on the repertoire I'm taller than the Eiffel Towers running faster than Keston njenge kholi zokuminya katalente ka
Besa tabalano petit boss Izinje sami over there pussy vodka Why you dancing like you wanna do come over Sahla sala marabela uzokoka Besa tabalano petit boss Izinje sami over there pussy vodka Why you dancing like you wanna do come over Sahla sala marabela uzokoka Petit boss, sur le petit boss Petit boss, sur le petit boss Petit boss, sur le petit boss Sahla sala marabela uzokoka Au petit boss, sur le petit boss Au petit boss, sur le petit boss Au petit boss, sur le petit boss Ça la marabelle aux écoles
Mizute no hadi ya fati Khale ke tata udimale fati Bato le mala no